Didn't leave America. Fought at home every single fight. Don't know, that's fair. I fought away 3 times. Finland, Denmark. I was in America twice, 4 times. Andre Ward was the hometown favourite. He was the favourite because Olympic gold medal, the golden boy. Don't get me wrong, fantastic talent. He knows how to win. He also put a glass eye to sleep when he fights. Because he's so boring, but he's effective. Why didn't the rematch happen? I don't know. We offered it him. I said, let's do it at the City Ground in Nottingham, because no one knows who Andre Ward is in England, really. For the Super 6, it wasn't televised much in England. So the rematch, because I boxed him in America, he should come and fight me in England.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen, and there was bigger fights for me. I fought Lucian Bute for the IBF title, became champion again. That's the guy who he didn't want to fight. He swerved him after the Super 6.
Right.
So I would have fought Andre Ward. I'm not going to sit here and say I would have beat Andre Ward. I just think I'd have had more of a chance. I'm unbeaten in Nottingham. If I could have got Andre Ward to Nottingham and put on the performance I put against Lucian Bute,
yeah,
that would have been a great, interesting fight, and one that I thought I could have won. But the rematch didn't happen because Andre Ward didn't want the fight.
Yeah.
And he retired at 30 years old.
But you know, when you take a step back at the moment and you look at the sport that you love, are we the paying customers getting what we want? Do you think we get a good return from the promoters, or should the promoters be doing more to get the key guys fighting each other?
I think the promoters are too busy having like little bickering matches with each other. I think Frank Warren needs to speak to Eddie Hearn and needs to get in with the Sauerlands and the American promoters. A lot of American promoters, like Bob Arum, don't really like Eddie Hearn, do they? They're not very complimentary when they talk about him. I know Oscar De La Hoya hasn't got very many kind words to say about him. Al Heyman, PBC. There's so many different channels. The landscape's changed, and it's split all over the place between promoters and TV broadcasters overseas and here in the UK. And I think that if the British promoters work together a bit more closely and put their egos to one side and try to make these fights happen, I think professional boxing could do itself a massive favour.
Yeah, one fight on the horizon. Liam Smith going back in with Chris Eubank Jr. I think that's in Manchester, beginning of September. What do you think? You see any outcome to the one we saw before?
Not if Chris Eubank Jr. turns up like he was in that first fight. Totally shot to bits. Punch resistance gone. And Liam Smith just walked through him. How can he come back from that? He needs to have a massive excuse as to why that happened. And if making the weight at 154, 157 was trying to get him down, weren't they, to welterweight, around that sort of weight with his potential fight with Conor Benn, until that fight got called off. And then he was up at, I think, 160 with Liam Smith. So he still looks dead at the weight. So if he's gone, and if he's anything like he was in that first fight, I don't think he's got a chance. And I think it'll be another demolition job by Liam Smith. Yeah, and that's the thing where the smart money is right now.
Yeah. Carl, it's been good having you on board this lunchtime. What is it about you guys that you can't really quit, though? I mean, if you were offered a major amount of money to go to Saudi and fight, you said to us earlier you would do it. The money, yes,
that wouldn't be a fight, though. That wouldn't be a fight. If I was offered a fight with a proper professional, if I was offered a Canelo Alvarez or a Golovkin, which towards it, I'd already retired, and that fight came up, and it was like, oh, shall I come out of retirement? But I'd only been retired 6 months. Once you've been retired a year, you can't jump back in the professional boxing ring. But coming back to fight like what Tyson Fury's doing against Ngannou, then that's not a boxing match. That's what you've got to realise. It's not boxing.
It's not boxing.
It's not boxing. It's an exhibition. It's like an easy sparring session. Just because you put a pair of gloves on and you get in the ring and throw punches, it doesn't mean you're a professional fighter. You can be a white collar fighter, and they deserve respect. They're getting punched in the face. They've got bottled because they're getting in there. But they're not professional boxers. I play a bit of tennis. I can't play against professional tennis players. I found out last week I'm not very good at golf. I play off 16. I was actually on the race circuit for an event I did with Ducati, and I got Cole Fogarty next to me. I'm good friends with Cole Fogarty, and I've been riding motorbikes for years and years. And I've gone around the racetrack up in Scotland, and I realised I actually can't ride a motorbike at any kind of level. And I've been riding one for years and years because I was taking a corner at what I thought was the fastest possible. Yeah. And he come flying past me. His back wheels were spinning. He drifted, and then he shot off. And I was like, I've got the same bike as him. Why can't I catch him? Because there's levels in the game. Sure. And this exhibition stuff is not of the level.
I got to tell you, we mate Spencer Oliver's waiting the other side of the glass for you. Look at him hanging about waiting for his mate, Carl Froch. Carl, thank you so much.